So I'll be showing you how to use the PSTH GUI, which is a MATLAB program used to analyze data files recorded from MCS and Plexon system. So first you navigate to the directory that says PSTH GUI and you open up the MATLAB script file that starts with the runme, and the latest version of it as of now is version 3. Once you open the file, you can run this on MATLAB and it'll prompt you to select a data file. So this has to be a .mat file. In this case, I'm opening a simulation file, and it has to be a simulation file, so it has to have a simulation artifact in it. So the prompt you see is it's asking for whether artifact tree needs to be split, and generally you would say no. That was created for selective adaptation experiments when we needed to split between frequent and rare stimulation. So once you select no, the main GUI window will pop up, and as you see here, the left side shows the active electrodes, and the heat map is made from the PSTH peak probability. As you can see on the right side is a graph of the PSTH peaks. So the more red it is means the higher the peak was, which means the greater response it had to simulation. And the pop-up menu has options. As you can see, there's PSTH spikes and probability. I switch between both. And there's an option to do biased average. So once I check it, you can see that you can keep adding, keep clicking electrodes to take the average of a selected number of electrodes. So you can uncheck and check electrodes, and the average will automatically update. And if you want to go back to normal, you just uncheck biased average, and it'll come back to the normal average of the whole graph, and you can see the individual graphs again. Then there's a change bins option that you can use to change the bin size and time window. So there's time before, time after option to, I'm going to change it to -500 just to let you see how it looks. And you can, once you change it, you can keep doing, you can do the same things you could do before, like biased average and really average. Now it'll show in this time window. I'm just going to show you some examples. I'm going to change it back and show you how to export to data table. So the data table option, once you click it, you can have the option to either export to Excel, or if you click no, it'll just a MATLAB table will just pop up with the data. But I'm going to click yes to show you, and this window will ask you to name the file you want to save the data results in. So you can navigate to the directory you want to save it in, and it'll take some time. As you can see here, it'll show that it's still processing, and it takes around a minute sometimes. And after it's done, it'll indicate that it's done, and then I'll show you how the data file looks like. So it's done, and I'm going to navigate to the directory where I saved it in, and I'm going to open the data file. So it'll have 3 worksheets, one with PSTH probability, one with PSTH spikes, and this one you see here is the spike and burst data, which I'll show you the graphs later, but this shows just a number of spikes and IBI and everything. This shows a PSTH with the time window you selected. So lastly, I forgot to show you is you can also look at the burst duration, IBI. There's other options on the pop-up menu that aren't PSTH related. These are all basically there's one value for each electrode, so you can't really check individual electrodes. So these will just be bar graphs. And there's a save graph option that you can click on that'll save. You can choose where to save a graph in high resolution as a JPEG. I'm gonna, and it also pop up, a MATLAB figure will pop up with a higher resolution version of the graph that you can use if you want. And here's an example how the graph would look like. So that's it. I'm going to show you a demo of how to use the PSTH heat map GUI. So first navigate to the PSTH heat map directory and open the runme PSTH heat map. Right now, the latest version 2. I'm just waiting for it to open. So once the MATLAB script opens, you can run it on MATLAB, and first you'll be prompted to select 2 data files. So you need to select the pre and post stimulation files. So I'm going to select 2 sample files, and in order to select multiple, you can hold down the shift button and select 2. then the stimulation select window will pop up, as you see here, and you can select UStim or LStim, or you don't have to select a stimulation if you don't want to, or make your own stimulation. But once you're done, just click continue, and then the main PSTH heat map GUI window will pop up. And as you can see here, the heat map electrodes with numbers on it are the active electrodes, and the green blank electrodes show the stimulation electrodes that you selected. And you can click data table if you want to see the actual PSTH spike values for all the active electrodes and the ratio, which is post versus pre. And then you can select it and paste it onto Excel if you want. And then you can change the bin range. The default is 0 to 20, but you can, I'm going to try 20 to 50. And then just click reset to reset the heat map. And as you can see here, they all turn gray, which indicates that if you look at the data table, there it means that most of the electrodes did not have any response after that 20 milliseconds, but there was one electrode that did. And you can also do spike frequency if you would like to see those values instead, but the heat map will still be the same. And that's it.